What's up guys, CBlocks here back on another video, and today this is the part 3 of my Enduro e-bike build. So I'm pleased to say that this whole bike is completely finished. I've installed everything, the pedals, the gears. I have to install the chain, which I'm having trouble with, but I'm sure that I'll get it down. Everything's done. We have the throttle, the screen. I'm going to talk later on that. We have it all completely closed up, and I have it right next to my old bike right here. As you see, I had to transfer the seat from my old one to my new one. I have a battery on this. I bought a new one specifically for that one. So I'm probably going to be selling motor, maybe controller if someone wants to buy it, and the battery. So that's how I'm going to like get some of the money back, and I'll just be turning this back into a regular bike that I can just bike around, and I'll use this to for mountain trails. That'll be so fun to go on mountain trails and just to be able to go fast, And I love that I got white because it is very reflective. Cars will be able to see you better. It just also looks cool, and switching up because this is a white electric vehicle. So yeah, back to the screen. Initially when I first started, it actually rolled backwards. I don't know if anyone else has a problem, but it rolled backwards. So I had to go into the MQCon app and change it to go forward. Before you ride your Enduro bike, make sure to run the Hall Center test. It just makes sure that it programs all the settings correctly to your battery, controller, and motor. And after I ran that, I just shoved all the cables in here, locked it up. We have settings right here. I changed it to miles, and it has 5 levels of assist. 0 is nothing. See, the throttle's not working, so I guess that's park gear. 1 to 2 is 33% of the power. 3 to 4 is 66% of the power, and 5 is 100% of the power. I'm gonna show you a video of me riding it for the first time up my driveway. It was very cool, and I was amazed on how silent it was. It was non-existent. I could not hear anything. It was so silent and so smooth. And unlike this, because this uses it's very choppy. It's not smooth at all. But this is a whole nother thing. And as you see, if I use the throttle, it'll go forward. So if I want it to go on a long trip and didn't want to use all my power, I could just put it to 2 or 1, But if I wanted to go fast, I could just all the way, just 100% of the motor power. Another thing I already have on, I have this rear light just for safety, so cars can see me. I just have this, so if you're behind me, you can see I'm there. So we got rear suspension, seat suspension, and front suspension. So it's completely full suspension bike. So later on, I'm going to do the max speed test, the range test, and I guess I'll just make a review later in the future, just reviewing it 1 month later with the Enduro e-bike, just to, give my thoughts, opinions, if anything bad could happen to it. It's amazing. I can't wait to do some rides with this and retire this, because I'll tell you a story. So I took this to Home Depot to get a Allen key for this to screw in the seat post, because I didn't have any Allen keys that were big enough to screw in the seat post. And so I checked out Home Depot, and I went out the store, and I sat on my bike and turned it on and started going. The whole rear motor ripped right out of the frame, and luckily I thought, oh, this happened before, it sucks, but it's fine. I could just put it back in and see if it works, which I guess you should never do because it's dangerous. But I put it back in and just kept ripping out the frame. But the weird thing is when I was pedaling, I had to pedal home, which I guess it's fine as long as the whole bike didn't break down. I just pedaled home. I wrenched it back into the frame, just hit the throttle again, and it ripped right out. So this is basically done. I think the problem is the dropout, whatever this is probably the reason why it's ripping out, because I got not a good quality one. If you get a better one of these will actually be better. One more thing, I need to get a torque arm for this bike. I need to get screws to I need to get a screw and a nut to hold both of these in. For now, it should be fine. They have Loctite in them, so when they're fully screwed in. So a few hours later, I got the chain on. This is the charging cable, and tomorrow I'll be able to actually hot glue the charging connector into this hole, and I'll just be able to just stick this in here and charge it. But for now, I can't charge it unless I take off the cover. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. If you have any suggestions what videos or tests I should do with this bike, please leave them in the comments below. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a great day, and yeah, bye.